Hi, so we'll start by imagining a situation. Let's say you spot a hot narrative in crypto. AI tokens are surging, DeFi yields are shifting, or a macro rotation is cooking. You know there's alpha out there, but what do you actually do with that signal? You would have to manually pull market data from five different terminals, calculate risk-adjusted weights in a spreadsheet, and run some kind of backtest in your head, and then somehow execute across a fragmented DEX landscape. For most of the retail investors and fund managers, that workflow is broken. So that's the problem Soso Alpha Agent solves. Soso Alpha Agent is an autonomous, context-aware agentic asset manager built entirely on top of Soso value ecosystem. It transforms raw market intelligence into actionable, risk-adjusted investment strategies in a single guided workflow. So let me quickly walk through the architecture. Let me open my VS Code, and here's my README file showing the architecture. At its core, Soso Alpha Agent follows a four-step pipeline: detect, analyze, build, and execute. We ingest live market data and hot news from Soso Value Terminal API. Our smart AI engine processes that context, combining price momentum, volume health, news sentiment, and sector concentration into a narrative and dynamic allocation weights. These allocation feed into a proprietary alpha score, a composite 0 to 100 metrics that gives you instant signal quality. We then run a 7 days synthetic backfest using geometric Brownian motion, so you can see how strategy would have performed before risking any capital. Finally, execution flows through EIP 712 wallet signing to the Sodex order book protocol on testnet with a simulation fallback if the testnet is unavailable, of course. Uh, and the agent doesn't stop there. It keeps monitoring for portfolio drift and suggests rebalances autonomously. So let's see in it action. Here's the Soso value agent interface. Step one is opportunity detection. The platform gives you three risk profiles to choose from. First one is aggressive, yield optimizer, or ages hedged. Aggressive is high volatility sector momentum with dynamic concentration, and yield optimizer is capital rotation targeting DeFi governance and TVL, and ages hedged is capital preservation with a blue chip bias. I'll go with aggressive. Watch the app calls the Soso Value API, fetches live market snapshots and filter assets by momentum and volume. You can see each token card displays the current price 24-hour change, and these inline sparklines charts, those are 7-day mini prices. History is rendered as SVG, no heavy chart library overhead. The tokens are already ran by momentum. The market has spoken. Let's see what the AI thinks now. So step two is where the intelligence layer kicks in. The smart engine AI combines the market data with also value hot news headlines to produce a context-aware market narrative. Uh, Here's the key insight. And if I expand this, you can see the full agent reasoning trail. Yeah, the bullet pointers you see. These are the steps that AI walk through, identifying the top movers, cross-referencing with new sentiment, calculating relative momentum, and generic allocations. On the right, you see alpha score, our proprietary composite metric. This one score a uh, X out of 100, which is rated strong, alpha, moderate, or etc. So let me expand the subscores. Uh, yeah, here's the total alpha score, which is 46, and I'm expanding the subscores here. These are the subscores: momentum, volume, theme concentration, etc. Momentum contributes 40%, volume 95%, theme concentration 67%. This gives you full transparency into why the score is what it is. Below that, you can see dynamically computed allocations. These aren't hard-coded, they are momentum weighted using the strategy tilt multiplier. The aggressive strategy concentrates more heavily on the top performer. And over here in the sidebar, the live news feed from Soso Value is scrolling with per headline sentiment indicators, bullish, bearish, or neutral. Uh, and one more thing, I've had my wallet connected already, so it's working in real time, so it's not a simulation. I have a simulation mode, but right now I'm not using it. I'm just showcasing you the real workflow here. So before we risk any capital, let's backtest first. Step 3 builds an SSI style index from our allocations and runs a 7-day synthetic PNL simulation. I'll click build index here, and, and the chart shows a two equity curve starting from $10,000. The green line is our momentum weighted strategy, and the gray dash line is an equal weighted benchmark or the blue line. The blue line is the benchmark, and the green one is the strategy. Down there, the key stats: total return of any X percentage, a max drawdown of X percentage, and a sharp ratio of X. This gives you the confidence before you commit capital. So it's really important here. Uh, this simulation uses geometric Brownian motion for price generation. It's lightweight but statistically meaningful. The last step before preparing deployment, we have to connect our wallet. As I told you, I've already connected my wallet, so I can just click prepare deployment. And this is EIP 712 data type data signing. Let me click it, prepare deployment, and it is saying me to sign order. The app constructs Sodex order payloads and asks for your signature. No blind signing. You can see exactly what you are approving. So I'll just click sign order. I have my OKX wallet connected. I just have to enter my password. Oh, my bad. Yeah. I Here's the signing request here. I can just confirm it. And order is signed and verified here. Before we can check that the target exchange, the SODEX spot testnet strategy is aggressive and all that we have selected and it is live verified also. This is our simulation mode. This was used for testing purpose, but now we can just do it live. So I'll click execute order and it will also ask me for a sign in again. I have to confirm it again. It is executing. And yes, the strategy is executed, order submitted, each trade gets a confirmation with a trade ID and status badge. The platform attempted the Sodex testnet order book first and fell back to simulation if the live is not verified. But here we have uh, a wallet verified execution, and it's also gave a Sepolia transaction to us. This is a Sepolia transaction only. This is the whole transaction status. It is success, showing successes. And yeah, and if I want to record, I can hit the export PDF button. It will just generate a PDF analysis for me. And we can also print this with allocation, backtest test, alpha score, and execution results. No external library, it's browser native. So after the execution, the portfolio dashboard goes live. I can view portfolio here. Uh, you can see your portfolio value, total PNL, alpha score, and number of position at a glance. The interactive donut chart shows your allocation breakdown, and the position table gives you the per asset detail, current price, 24-hour change, value, and PNL. But what makes this truly agentic is the autonomous monitor. When I start the engine, it begins background market scanning at configurable intervals. It tracks portfolio drift against your target allocations, and when drift exceeds the threshold, it generates a rebalance suggestion. The rebalance model shows suggested buy and sell trades with weight changes. You can approve and execute or dismiss. The event log timestamps every action that agent takes. Finally, the strategy comparison page runs backtest for all three strategies side by side. We can just click compare strategies. Yeah, yeah, running backtest for all three. Um, Overlays their equity curves on a single chart, crowns a best performer, and all your past strategies are persisted in history. You can expand any entry to review allocations and performance. Uh, just like here, Aegis Hedged is the best performance. And here the three lines going in the 7-day equity curves. And Soso Alpha Agent from signal to execution, fully autonomous, fully transparent, built on Soso value. This was my project till now, and it is continuously building, and there will be more things added on to it soon. Thank you for watching.